Without spilling too much of the beans, what is your plan for...
Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay.
What is your...
I didn't see you press the record button.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to spill a gem,
right,
make sure that
it's spilled. Yes, please. What is your the idea for today?
Just to be as uncomfortable as possible. That's it.
Anything else you want to say about that?
I don't even know what else to say about it. I mean, like maybe a reason.
Okay.
Would you like a reason?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I think, generally speaking, your life is way too easy physically. And so...
Fuck you.
Yeah. And so you need discomfort.
The truth always hurts.
Yeah. But I think everyone's life is too easy physically because there's no tiger coming to eat us.
Right.
And all the...
wheat doesn't have to come in before the tornado hits the neighborhood.
Many of the physical issues are ones that we create in ourselves, which I think counts as too easy also, even if they are very real issues. And there's very little acute stress physically. And there's a ton of chronic stress physically. Right, and nobody who's in this society is an exception to that, really. And so physical discomfort is great. So we're going to go outside in this terrible heat and sun so that you can be as physically uncomfortable as possible doing some physical task. And I think that clears up a lot of space for your mind. Being that you're in a place now where the mind needs to do a lot of work and get creative. It's got to be clear to do that.
Right.
So without claiming that I know how or why that works, I just think it works. Because I don't know really how or why it works. Other than that, in a sense, I think your brain needs to kind of relax to be able to prioritize tasks. And given an intense acute stressor, it's like forced meditation, where you're focused on that one physical task. In a sense, I think that serves as a relaxant for your mind. And then when you boot it back up, you can, at the risk of mixing metaphors, the way if you refeed after a fast, nutrient signaling happens to where nutrients are needed, right? So there are proteins that code for things in the body that prioritize nutrient signaling upon refeeding. Maybe in the similar way, your brain can prioritize tasks, right? Again, maybe that's a little bit mixing metaphors in the way that people like to say quantum this and this, so that's how it is in the real world. It's probably not. But even if it helps just as a metaphor to compartmentalize something into a certain part of your thought process so you can trust in that process, if nothing else, at least have some faith in that process. You can go all in and see if it works or not. So that's why being uncomfortable is great.
And the worst part of my day is about to occur.